Well, this is a great level to start a day with. 15 bombers. You can only really use a few though, like, I would say, let's see, 90% of 70 would be 63, so you can really only get away with using about 6 bombers, which is incidentally about what it's going to take to beat this level. So either you're going to be really good at calculating walking distances and bombing, or this level is going to be a lot of trial and error. I think in my case it's going to be a lot of the... latter. Although I do kind of have the rhythm down here. That might be too close. Nope, looks like everything is going to be fine here. This guy we're going to want to get walking from about right here. 5 seconds is about what it takes to get to the end of that little spot. Hopefully this will not cause splatting issues. I don't think it will. I'm going to go ahead and go him from right here. I think we'll do it for him. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, am I really going to do this on the first try? I think so. I am pretty much kind of the man here. 5, 4, 3. Oh, don't screw it up here. Okay, good. That's basically what you have to do. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes down to the exit. Oh, and you only get a few minutes to do it too, so no time to waste there either, generally. So, yep, another one of those walking bombing levels that they love to do so much, you know, in reruns and repeats and all that. There's the exit right there. Looks like we saved our good 91%. Probably even a little more on top of that to boot. For a level set in hell, that was not exactly that hellish. Could have tooted my own horn, though. That was some pretty awesome bomb walking. Okay, this one is a little tricky just because of the way things are situated, but if we are careful, we should be able to pull it off. We're going to make our blocker down there. Nobody else will get hurt going down to him. It's going to take more than one bridge, I think. But you want to set your blocker once you get it on that second bridge. That looks good right there. And you want to build as high up onto the web as possible. Alright, we've got a nice little bit of distance there. Gonna go ahead and bash up into this thing. And start going in this way. And once you get going this way, it's not that difficult to get through it. At least it shouldn't be. There we go, that's better. And we're going to go this, and then this. Okay, that might have actually been a little bit of a bad idea, but I don't think so as long as we hug the web row. There we go. And of course we're going to want to bash to get these guys out. No! What are you doing, Artard? Fix that bridge right now. So, I don't know what we're going to have to do to get these guys out of here. This is... No! Oh, now that's a super disaster. Well, crap. Perhaps I should make this slightly easier on myself. This is going to require a number of blockers to pull off without a hitch. But if I do it correctly, and I account for bridge repair, then everything should go pretty well. Go ahead and let's, I may even be able to send one ahead to go do everything for everybody else. As I think about this, let's go ahead and let's F6 it. Now let's start building, and when he runs into the blocker, he'll just turn around. That's the great thing about building into a blocker, is you don't stop, you just kind of turn around. So now, and it won't take that many more builders to get out of this level. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's start in with the, there we go. That's a pretty good bridge I got going right there. And I'm going to keep on building out until roughly, let's see. I'm going to put a blocker right here, which was a bad idea. I meant to make this guy block, but I don't know what I'm doing now. I'm just going to have to kind of build out to a star and get lucky or something, or... he's just gonna die, or... jeez. Let's go ahead and, let's see if we can salvage this then, actually. Nope! I don't remember having such a hard time with this level. I don't know why it's, giving me this crap all of a sudden. Did I? There we go. Usually I just kind of build and I bash my way through. Maybe I need to build a little pit right here to, compensate for this part. I think that's what I'm going to do right there. Because you don't have to do anything special to the second web. The hard part is this one right here. You need to You don't need to bash like that. You need to bash, let's see, there we go. And then you need to bash right there. And then you need to do it again when he comes up here, and then you can get through the rest of them fairly easily. See, like, you can go this, and you can just go through this part right here. And then they just kind of go into that one, and you can make your way out super easy from there. Now these guys is what I'm having trouble with. There we go. They can build out to the left. I'm glad I only had to use one bridge there. I don't think... Why did he do that? Why did he go that way? This is what I'm not understanding here. Okay, instead of this, here's what we do, I think. Why don't we just go ahead, have a guy bash through that, build up here. Okay, and he hit his head. That's wonderful. That's a bunch of guys down there now. That's not good for business at all. It is very hard sometimes to work with this silly little web rope. I'm going to bash through fairly early right here, and they're just going to go up into that little segment, and those guys are going to go on. Let's just go ahead and build this bunch out of here. They do not need to be building to the right. They need to be... I don't know why they're all building to the right. I can't get one to go left to save their lives. Lives, for some reason, I'm inexplicably... There we go. Now, can you all make it out of here? I only have 6 builders left. These things ain't cheap, you know? Okay, so then this guy should be able to bash through here. Okay. Okay, we finally made it safely, and now they're going to go over here. Now, see, the second web rope, which I've been trying to get to for God knows how many minutes, I've never, I swear to God, never have had this much trouble with this level in my entire life. Let's go ahead and, he's going to turn around, that's fine. The walk back is kind of long. Good God. They are all kinds of scaring me here today. There we go. But you can just bash through the second one to the exit, and it's no big deal. That one's kind of walking back, but yeah. That first one is what really gets you sometimes. He's going to go up and up and up and up and up, and he's straggling. So we're going to spend a lot more time on this level than we anticipated. There are even some guys coming back from as far back as there. But for the most part, they're all making it to the exit in an orderly fashion now. So, hooray for that. All they got to do is bump into this part right here, and then they'll be fine. So I think we can go ahead and blow up these guys now. And we'll be right back to see those little stragglers to the exit. And here come the last two now. That's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Come for the mad skills, stay for the inevitable screw-ups. And after that mindfuck, here's another one of those super clever yet really easy levels that I like. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make one guy a climber. In fact, we're going to make 2 guys climbers. First one is going to mine into the steel so that he can turn around and save the rest when the time comes. Because as you may recall, we have to save 100% of the lemmings here. Now number 2, or number 1 rather, in front here, he's going to build. Okay, so that guy chipped through there. I think he's going to have to actually dig a little in order to compensate for going too early. So, let's see. And then he is going to go number 9. Actually, this may end up happening a little too fast. Let's see. A lot of pausing, but that's kind of necessary here. What you have to do, there's only 20 lemmings. Whoa. But you have to get it right over the exit. There's no margin for error here, because if you screw up, see, a bunch of guys are about to get toasted. I don't think he quite did that correctly, but we are really going to press up on the, we're going to press up on it here. Somebody's going to get toasted. No, nobody got toasted. All right. And you bash when you're directly over it so that you make it out without a hitch. Wow. Scary but fun. Okay, what do we get here? Let's assess the situation. I get 1 blocker, so he's obviously going to have to go right here. You know what? I got nothing to lose this time. I'm going to try to dig directly over the exit. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to build right here. We should be able to build right here without trouble. He should be able, if he starts at the very edge, to cover the hole before he gets there. Excellent. And the builder is just going to keep going. That means we get to mine through here. And he's going to create a little indentation right there. And he's going to build to stop himself. And now we're going to build up to here. This is going to be a lot of fun. I can sense this one. I'm going to go right over. I'm going to go on this step right here. And I'm going to make sure every single one of those lemmings can fall into the exit. We have to save 80% in this level. So that's 40 lemmings. We can afford to lose 9 to just casualties. So I'm feeling sadistic after that web rope level still. This is going to be fun, fun, fun in the sun. Make sure he gets down on that step, and there we go. Everybody is going to fall directly into the exit. I am going to see to it. I'm going to do this one way easier. Wait, okay, that guy might end up biting the dust. No, he won't, because he can be a floater. We get 2 floaters here. Well, they're going to run off to their deaths, but... And they will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Everybody else will make it just fine. Yeah! Rubbing my hands together in glee as I wait for the oncoming onslaught of lemmings to drop immediately into the exit. This guy's just going to have to sit there and wait. In fact, I may even press escape. We're running a little short of time, methinks. We're going to have time for one more level, probably, and that's about it. Oh, here it comes, the moment of joy, watching them all fall directly. There we go, and I'll just press escape to end this one. We won't even bother bombing the blogger. He can just stay there for all eternity, for all I care. Of course, the last level of the day would be this piece of shit. Remember this one from Tricky, where you only got blockers and builders? Well, now you only get builders. So we have to do some major compensation here. What we're going to have to do is we're going to build over the pit right here. We're going to build over the pit, and the other lemmings will have to start in this fashion as well. Okay, we lost 1, but I don't think that really matters all that much. You don't have to save 100% if I recall. You cannot waste builders here. You have to do everything exactly right. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug up the hole now. Some of these guys are going to come in from the right, and they're going to need to hit their heads until this is patched up. Lemmings will kind of hit their heads up to a certain point. Like this guy will probably end up going through. Yeah, well, we lost 1. But now we need to start building from about here. And now we need to seal up the holes as usual. But the only major difference in this level is that you have to seal up this hole right here, so that none of your lemmings die terrible, terrible deaths. And you have to kind of make different angles now because you have fewer builders to get the job done. And as a matter of fact, it's going to take about 3 bridges to get up here. So what's going to happen is you need to go ahead and raise the release rate to 99 because the amount of time you get is also kind of an issue. Probably could have made it up there if we'd started building from like here or so, but I'm not too worried. You need like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Okay. Actually, I might run out of bridges here because I probably wasted too many over here. Gonna have to think a little bit more carefully about how many I can save. Also, you know what will save you a lot of trouble in this level, and I mean a lot, is if you let the teaming horde pass by and fall into the holes first, and then let some other just lone straggler do all the work. So just have him go his way, and then start in on these. And then we'll go up to this hole in a minute, of course. Alright, I think we're going to have enough here to make it out safely, so once again you want to plug up your hole with this lone guy right here. Not some lone guy back in an alley, that would be gross. Just this lone guy right here. And I think we're going to have more than enough builders to make it to the top. We can start from about here. Maybe risking life and limb a little, actually, but I think if we, let's see. Even with my surplus, I may have started building too early, so let's stretch out bridges to make sure we succeed here. Oh yes, we are going to do more than okay. There they go. Now they're all going to make it to the exit. Alright, I think that's going to do it then. Join us tomorrow. We'll start in on level 24.